I've lost everything.
What happened?
The debt collectors took it all.
What?
They took it all.
When?
What do you mean when?
I mean, when?
When? You were here last week on the stream.
I mean, on the stream last week.
Do you not remember?
This time last week.
This time last week, Thursdays at 8 p.m. You're joking me.
What happened?
Am I losing my mind? I think I might have hit my head a bit too hard. Oh yeah, also. I have a cat now.
You have a cat now.
Yeah,
Where did you get the cat?
it's a good question. I came home one time, and the cat was there, and I keep forgetting his name. It's like
Does it have a name? It doesn't have a name.
it's like something stupid. It's like a.
Okay, well let's start the show.
Let's go into the news.
We've got people waiting. How many people have we got in chat here?
Anyone in chat? It's news time. It is Newsroom Fan. Thank you for tuning in. Let's go to the intro to get straight into the news. Fucking.
Alright, it has been a big week of news, as it always is. The election, it's coming up.
That is true.
And if you have not yet enrolled to vote, it's too late.
Yeah.
You are going to hell. Now, the media had the debate seems to be about we've had Scott Morrison for 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
We've had this coalition government for almost 10.
Mm-hmm.
How well do we know Scott Morrison,
Mm.
and how well do we know the opposition leader, Mr. Albanese?
Yes. Would you really vote for a man with a size 10 shoe?
I don't know if I would.
I don't think I would either. Well, let's have a look at the two candidates. So we've got Scott Morrison. We know him. Classic guy. We've also got newcomer Anthony Albanese. Not so
that's
new.
right.
He's been in Parliament for a little while. Let's have a read. What are the major policies, Ted?
Well, one of the big issues is temporary protection visas.
That is true.
Now, the Liberal Party is in full support of them, saying that it will not abolish it as it's part of their Operation Sovereign Borders policy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the opposition has said it will support Operation Sovereign Borders, but get rid of the temporary protection visas.
And you know who introduced Operation Sovereign Borders?
Who?
Scott Morrison himself.
Oh, when? When did he introduce that?
That was 2001.
2001, right. No, it wasn't.
I don't think
No,
it was.
It was 2014. Where is it?
2014.
We've got it somewhere here. Oh, yeah, here it is. Now, we were wanting to do a little bit of a
Hold on.
history
Sorry,
catch-up
I'm going to
lesson.
stop the show for just a few seconds. Mark, you look ugly now.
That's
Alright.
not very nice.
I'm going to ask whoever wrote that message in the chat room, please delete it. Delete it. And never speak like that in my chat ever again. Sorry, continue.
Yes. Now, Scott Morrison, I don't know what I was going to say here. Yes.
Operation Sovereign.
He has a history, Operation Sovereign Borders.
Yeah, that's the one.
He did a thing. He said no to letting people come into the country.
Yeah, so temporary protection visas, they have a long history.
Yes.
They go way, way, way back to 0 BC, actually, with Jesus Christ, who was the first immigrant.
He was the first immigrant.
Yes. And then we transfer all the way up to the 1970s, which I think is a good starting point. We've got the abolishment of the White Australia policy.
That's right.
Yes, it was really called the White Australia policy.
It was a real thing. Who would have thought?
We got a couple years later, we've got Pauline Hanson comes in 1998.
98.
And she proposes to the parliament, she says, hey guys, I like the white Australian policy. Let's take in refugees, but only have them stay temporarily.
Yes.
Everyone in 1998 said, Pauline, that was a stupid idea. What are you talking about? You'll never get votes. So fast forward to 1 year later, they implemented it.
They implemented it.
Yes, they did.
Who implemented it?
Was it John Howard?
John Howard, right.
Yeah, he said 2 thumbs up.
1999. Now, the next, you would think it was implemented as a deterrent for boat arrivals. Now, we didn't actually see boat arrivals decrease until 2002, when in 2001, offshore processing was implemented. Now, the thing about Howard's temporary visas was that there was a pathway onto permanent residency. And so by 2007, 95% of the people that had been granted temporary protection visas were now on permanent protection visas.
That is right. 2008 when Kevin Rudd came in.
Yep. And they moved the last 1,000 people. It was around about 1,000 people when the Rudd government abolished the temporary protection visas. Now, we've been talking a while about a temporary protection visa. What exactly is it? Let's jump back.
So
what
it
is
is a 3-year visa that is given to refugees and asylum seekers coming to this country.
That's right.
It allows them some of the rights of normal Australian citizens,
But not all.
but not all of them.
Well, okay. Are they allowed to live in Australia?
Yes, they are. Yep.
Okay. Are they allowed to study?
They can temporarily though.
Temporarily, right?
Temporarily.
Until their visa is over.
Yep.
How about are they allowed access to healthcare?
Yes, temporarily though.
Temporarily.
Yeah. So
How about HEX debt to study?
hex, no hex.
No HEX.
They said no hex.
Are they allowed a loan from a bank?
No.
No loan from
No,
a
but
bank.
no loans.
Are they allowed? Are they able to access the NDIS?
Yes, I mean no.
No.
No, they're not. No.
Right. And are they allowed to leave the country?
That's the biggest no-no. So if you
no.
do leave the country, your visa is revoked, and you will not be able to reapply for one.
Now, is there any way to get off of these visas as they're instated now?
No.
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 No. So one would have to leave the country
Mm-hmm.
and then apply for another visa.
Something like that.
Sort of defeats the point, really. at that
Yes.
Point.
Yes.
Now, what can I ask? Where'd that cat? Oh, there he is. So why do you have the cat?
It's a long story. Well, I mean, as you know, or as you don't know, apparently, last week I was beaten up on the show.
Sure, right.
Somehow you didn't see it. I can't see it. You're gonna see I'm on
Well,
one eye.
you don't look great. I'll be honest. You don't look great.
Well, yeah. So I get back to my apartment, and there's a cat sitting there in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And then my sister's best friend's boyfriend's cousin called me and then said, "Hey, you need to take care of this cat now." And I said, "I have nothing left."
So what have you been feeding it?
Peas.
Peas.
Australian peas.
Does it like Australian peas more than other peas?
Well, it's been eating them, so I don't know.
I've never known a cat to eat peas. I'll be honest, but I'll roll with it here.
Okay, I thought this is what they normally eat, but
Now I think we're onto our voicemail segment.
the voicemail segment.
Does that sound right?
Shit, yeah, we'll go into the voicemail.
Let's go
Bring
into
the
the
voicemail now.
voicemails. Where are we up to? Oh, this clunky old machine. All right, it's time for the inaugural button press. I'm going to press the button. Oh, I've pressed it.
Hey boys, I just wanted to call and let you know that I've taken up salsa dancing. Mark Pelican, I like to watch you. I have your photo up on my wall and I stare deep into your soulful, sexy eyes and I just roll them hips. I'm going to show you now. I hope that's okay. Oh, shit, I think I did my coccyx. All right, bye for now, boys.
Are you all right there, Susan?
So that was Susan.
Susan, she calls in every week. And apparently she's salsa dancing now.
Yeah, send us a video next time, Susan. That would be good.
Bit more helpful, perhaps.
God damn it, fucking cat. Alright.
Was this cleared in signing? Was the cat signed into the studio?
I think it was.
You think?
I don't know. Do I have to sign in a cat?
I actually don't know. I don't know if we have that. Oh no, we do after the cat problem.
For the from the, yeah.
From a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right, let's play the next one. Hello, viewer, voicemail.
Hey, it's just Mark from accounting. Sorry I missed your call before. If you can just give me a call back when you can, that'd be nice.
All right.
Just leave a
was
voicemail
a
on our
voicemail.
voicemail. Okay, well,
Hey, this is Adam. No, sorry, I didn't call you, but if you need something from me, call me back.
Well,
So we didn't-
that's not a voicemail. Okay,
Didn't
so
call
it's actually
either
you're
of them.
supposed to.
No, I did not call you either of you two. This is Lana from the office. Don't call me again.
okay, well,
Look, hi. This is Ted and Mark from the Newsroom Independent. Please don't put this on our voicemail.
yeah, this is for van
It's for
voicemails.
fan voicemails to contact the show. That was
I
ridiculous.
don't know what that
We're
was.
not airing that again.
We're gonna get some better voicemails, Ted. Honestly, every week.
Every week,
it's like
it's
this.
quite disappointing. I'll be honest.
Susan, thank you for always leaving a voicemail.
And
I love you.
Look, I'd like to move on to the next segment,
Yes.
but I got to be honest. I don't know if cats are supposed to eat peas. I think that's bad for their liver.
You're joking.
No, I'm serious.
Where'd you read that?
Well, my niece, she desperately wants a cat, and actually, you should do it. We gave her. No, this is really funny.
No. It's a source of fiber for healthy digestion and source of vitamin C. So
Well, what
Guess
does the,
you
what
don't
does-
know what
what
you're
does
talking
the T
about.
stand for in vitamin C?
Vitamin
It's
cat.
not cat.
It is
I
cat.
promise you, it's not cat.
100%.
Well, my niece, she did this test. We made her do this test.
Okay.
And she failed because she's 3.
Uh-huh.
But maybe you might learn something from it.
Like I got like a cat quiz?
Yeah, can you? Yeah.
We're doing a cat quiz on the show?
Yeah, we're doing a cat-
That's great.
Yeah, Cindy will bring
Wait,
it
what's
up.
happening? Well, what's the lights good?
Oh, I like this. Oh no, remember when we got that funding improvement?
Right.
We put it into the game show facilities.
We have game show
Yeah,
facilities?
no, we do now. All
All
right.
right, lights go. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa! It is time
I'm
for
ready.
Cat Quiz Kahoot. Test your knowledge on whether you know how to feed a cat, train a cat. The number is on the screen. You are more than welcome to join in, have some fun,
What's that number,
learn
Ted?
something about cats. Don't worry about temporary protection visas. They're not an important issue in this election. They're really boring. Cats, top notch.
Cats always sell. That's
Yes.
what they say. They say sex and cats
That's
sell.
right.
Incredibly.
Sex and cats, not at the same time though. Don't put them. Otherwise, you end up with Cats the movie.
All right, so I'm in there. There's me, Mark P.
Mark,
Joe Bibens. Mums against Mark. Now,
Mums
whoever
against
that is,
Mark.
I think. Oh, did we interview them?
Yeah, that
They
was
were on the
last
show.
week, yeah.
Thank you for watching. Clive Palmer's in there somehow. Hi,
Alright.
Clive.
Can you bring chat up on your computer?
Let's
find-
have a look.
Let's see who in the chat room.
More news. News makes my day. Thank you.
Thanks, newsroom.
Newsroom
What is that,
fan always
newsroom
comes
fan?
through.
Yes. All right. We're gonna run on the assumption that everybody's in. Everyone's ready
Everybody's
to
in.
have a good time.
Let's
My eyes
run the
don't work
questions.
in my old age, so I'll be wearing these.
Cat quiz.
Cat quiz. All right. Are you ready to learn something, Mark?
Let's do it.
This was the first question my niece failed on.
Question 1.
How many legs does a cat have? What do you think?
Okay, hold on.
I'll give you a hint. It's on the picture.
1,
Yep.
2,
Uh-huh.
3, 4, 5. Easy.
No, wait.
Easy.
Mark,
There we go.
count that again. You got 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But
So I was wrong.
run the next question.
My
then.
niece
That was a
actually
hard one. That was a hard one.
passed that one. It was the next
That
one.
was a hard one. No one said it would be easy. Let's go to the next question. Mums against Mark. I don't know how you knew that one, but like
Good job.
Jesus,
Mums
man.
against Mark.
Mega Chad got it too. Paul Keating. All right.
Which of these animals is not closely related to the cat?
Okay.
The lion, the dog, the tiger, or the leopard?
Oh wow.
I'll,
Oh shit!
I'll give you
I
a
got 6
hint.
seconds. I got
I'll
6
give you a
seconds.
hint.
It's
In
no,
that
it's gotta be leopard.
picture-
It's gotta be leopard. It's gotta be leopard. Look at that picture.
Well, what about the picture?
Okay. Well, who put that answer in there? Who put the picture up as well? That was
There's a bit of red herring. Cause
that was a red herring. They looked really
similar,
close.
didn't
They
Yeah,
looked like
I'll-
related.
I'll let you off on that one, but I gotta be honest.
Mom's against Mark. I don't know. Whoever that is, you're cheating. Someone get them out the quiz.
Yeah. I don't know if we had the funding for anti-cheater.
Have a look.
software.
What areas of cat controls movement, balance, posture, movement? Oh, easy. Now, if you guys don't know this one, I'm gonna be really upset.
I don't know what part of the brain is controlling that specific cat.
See, look,
code.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
You can.
Yeah.
I
it
think
is
the
five.
quiz was wrong. Obviously, cerebellum. Obviously, I don't know who was putting in other answers there.
All right, let's move on.
I'm in 6th
Mom's
place.
against Mark, doing well.
I'm behind Joe Biden's.
Which of these foods do cats like least? Chicken,
There's-
fish, rabbit.
Or peas. Now, if you were to,
That wasn't on there last time.
sorry, what was it?
Sorry,
I've got
go on,
5
what were
seconds.
you saying?
If anything I've learned from today's episode, it's rabbit. They don't like rabbit. Okay, well,
Oh, it's apparently it's peas. I guess I'm. Clearly, that's why I don't own a cat.
yeah. Well, I think maybe what we're figuring out is maybe I should not own a cat. I think
Yeah.
there's one more question. 2 more questions. What sound does
What
a cat
sound does a
make?
cat make?
That's
Come
so
on,
easy.
come on, Mark,
That
you've
is
got
so
this one.
easy.
The problem with cats is that they get the same exact look.
Fuck! I clicked the
whether
wrong
they
one.
see
I
them
clicked the
or
wrong
not.
one.
What'd you click?
Click hello. I was meant to click moo.
Oh dear.
That's a good photo.
I'll be honest. I don't know if Mom's Against Mark has gotten this one.
Okay,
It is meow apparently.
all right. No, this next one I've got
Oh.
easily. Easily, no worries. Here we go. I'm gonna stand up this one.
Which of the following U.S. presidents did not own a cat while living in the White House?
Easy. You should start with this one because it's obviously, you know.
Is it Barack Obama? Is it George W. Bush? Is it Gerald Ford? Or is it Bill Clinton?
Easy. I didn't have to think about it.
I don't remember any of them having cats, to be honest.
It was
I don't-
obviously Barack Obama. There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
It's actually a pretty unanimous answer, though.
Well, top 5 is within reach.
All right. Paul
Let's have a
Keating in
look.
3rd place. Posse
Posse
Lover,
Lover.
number 2. And in
Who
the
is it?
first place, the
Mums Against
Mums
Mark.
Against Mark. Now, you will be taking home a cat courtesy of PMBS's Animal Rescue Service.
Thank you guys for playing with us. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
But I will be returning the cat because I don't think I'm a fit owner. And
That's right. You didn't do too well on that.
this rat is going to cost me so much goddamn money. So much money.
Cats can't cost you that much money.
I had to
You've
buy.
got-
I have nothing left. When the debt collectors came last week, they stole everything.
You're telling me your wallet's empty.
My wallet is absolutely empty.
Your bank account's empty.
Empty.
What else is empty?
My whole apartment,
Your whole apartment.
except for the dishwasher,
What,
because they didn't
take-
want that one.
What's wrong with it?
They said it was too heavy. They didn't want to carry it.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah. Debt collecting, horrible for the back, actually.
Yes.
Take
yeah.
care of your spines, guys. Now, where are we up to? Oh, yes, that's right. Temporary visas was the issue we were talking about.
Yes.
They are a temporary solution
Mhm.
that have not been treated as very temporary.
Mhm.
The unique thing is that the Refugee Convention that Australia signed in 1951 generally it cites temporary protection as an exceptional measure, i.e. you have a mass influx of refugees for a certain time, then use a temporary protection visa
Right, but Australia doesn't take in quite as many refugees as the rest of the world does,
No.
including developing and poorer nations. You would think with such a strong economy, as Scott Morrison puts it, we'd let some more refugees
We would be
into
able
the
to
country.
afford it.
Yeah.
Now, that's interesting. When we had the Afghanistan refugees coming in, Australia only took 3,300, despite the United States and I believe Canada taking a lot more.
Yeah, it was interesting because obviously Labor leader right now, Anthony Albanese, was one of the people who begged the Morrison government to let more refugees into the country.
Yes, I think everyone was. We have. Where are we up to? Oh yes, we've got an interview. We have an interview with. We were wondering, what is temporary protection visas? Helpful.
Yeah, who's for and against it?
who is-
Obviously,
yeah.
we know
Both sides of the argument. That's what we want to
we
hear.
know Liberals are very for it because of Scott Morrison's involvement with implementing it, and then Labor's.
So Labor's supporting the boat turnarounds. They're keeping the rest of the policies the same, but they will be removing the temporary visas.
Yeah.
The Greens, I believe, are against
Most
the
of it.
whole current refugee situation
Yeah.
or the policies.
Um,
Let's go. It's a defense advocacy group. I think he mentioned.
yes. Yeah.
It said group, but there was only one.
I think
name.
it had something to do with.
How did we find this guy?
So I met this guy at the supermarket.
Supermarket.
He would not stop talking to me, and then he handed me a business card.
Right.
And I called it one day, and he said, "I don't remember who you are." So I got him on the show.
All right. Well, let's give him a ring. Hello.
Hello?
Who is this? Who am I?
This is
speaking
just
to?
Matthew from the Blokes Against the Foreign International Water Lobby Group.
Right. And
Could we just ask you some quick questions, sort of about the temporary protection visas and refugees?
Did you know that the world's actually 80% water?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Do we really know what's going on out there? I think the government should be protecting us from the dangers arriving by sea.
And what are the dangers arriving by sea? Is this something that temporary protection visas would
Temporary
protect,
what, mate? Looks. I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is that the government is doing a really good thing by creating those islands that stop all the water.
The water?
You mean the
Yeah.
refugees?
We're talking about refugees.
Obviously, that's how we protect our borders, is by keeping the water out of the country. While you guys are like acting like this is like something stupid.
Are you talking about you'd like to keep the asylum seekers out of the country?
Well, there's no problem to our borders. Like, I'm obviously not getting through to you. Are you a little bit slow, or I don't understand. It's the water that we should be worried about. Okay.
I think he's talking about the.
My town was
water.
absolutely flooded. It's a tragedy.
You're
Wait,
you're
I-
still you're
I
talking
really-
about the water.
Are you talking about water or
You
refugees?
guys are like
now?
smiling while I'm talking about this. I don't understand what's so funny.
Sorry, so you're saying you want to keep the water away from the border? That's the.
That's a different
How do
border.
you-
we're
how
How
talking.
could I be any more clear with this? I don't know.
All right. No,
That was absolutely nonsensical. Yeah, please hang up. Oh my
Don't
God.
ever let anyone that contacts you in the supermarket onto the show again.
He said he was from a lobbying group.
All right.
Okay, well,
Now we've got a call with the Humanitarian Rights Action Group Collaboration Committee.
yes, I think it's the Refugee Action Society.
Oh, sorry, I got that wrong.
I don't know what society.
We want to hear their side of the story. Let's give them a call.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take this one.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Hello. This is Charlotte from the Refugee Action Society. How are you today?
Oh, well, hi, Charlotte. I just wanted to
Welcome.
ask you, a few questions about temporary protection visas. We've already heard the other side, but just wanted to know what you had to say about it.
Oh, well, of course. I'm really glad you asked. Well, they should be abolished. Australia has an obligation to provide a country for these innocent people to call home. I recently spoke to a boy named Mohammed who wishes to be the next Prime Minister, and he cannot because of HEX. They are cruel and they should be abolished immediately.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Do you think maybe that there's any truth to, having temporary protection visas to allow people to get off detention centers and things like that? We had the legacy caseload of 30,000 people or so that were removed from detention centers with the temporary protection visas. Do you think there's any truth to having them come out or to using temporary visas?
Well, no, yes, of course, but we must still fight to abolish this cruel, cruel punishment. It's just not okay.
Well, yeah, thank you for your time, but I just this is all some bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the Australian government doing, really? They're fighting about temporary protection visas when the whole system is just, it's fucked.
That's right. I mean, you've got, they're talking about this one issue, and, take over.
Sorry, I get worked up, and what are you doing here?
There's something. He's been
I hate
meowing.
this cat. This cat is getting on my
I
nerves
think he needs to.
even more than temporary protection.
He needs to poo. He needs to poo.
He needs to poo?
He told me that he needs to poo.
Hold on, let me just finish my thought. There's no independent body. There's nobody checking
it's definitely.
the government.
Alright, go on.
There's nobody. What are you doing?
No, keep going.
There needs to be a real change in the way that Australia handles refugees in this country.
I agree.
And I think the way that we're going is completely. Is he shitting?
He's about to.
Oh shit. So yeah, obviously Australia needs to step up the game, and maybe this is what we should be voting for in our next election.
That's right.
How do we want Australia to be seen treating people, right? Do you want to see them as temporarily having a few thousand, or being the country that was wealthy enough to have these people? So thank you. Oh shit. Okay. Well,
All right.
yeah, he's shitting.
He's shitting.
He is shitting. Okay, well.
Oh, look at him. You gotta keep him. Give him a name.
Give him a name?
Yeah, give him a real name, not Peanut.
How about Cletus?
Cletus. Yeah, I like Cletus.
Cletus is a good one.
Cletus pigeon.
And like Cletus, there are many refugees, and people who don't have homes.
That's
right. I think if we take away anything from this, it would just be treat other people the way you want to be treated.
That's right. Have a little bit of responsibility. Extend a welcoming hand. And if there's anything that Jesus has taught us, is that he migrated his way into our heart.
Exactly right.
Fell flat.
Alrighty.
All right. Yeah. I think that's all. Oh. Hang on.
I think that is all for tonight. I'm going to wrap up with the show. See you guys next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock. And that's all for us.
That's all. Roll the credits.
Good night, everybody. That's more like shit, honestly. Let's get out of here. That's crazy they put that on the title.
It's on there.
It's on there.